October 15th, 2018. Chicago was already slipping into winter. The air was cold, sharp, and unforgiving. At 2:47 a.m., a faint scream echoed through the fourth-floor hallway of the Lakeside Inn Hotel. No one responded. Hotels hear strange sounds all the time: arguments, televisions, laughter, crying. This one was dismissed as just another noise swallowed by the walls. Security cameras later showed a single figure stepping out of the elevator on the fourth floor. A man, hood up, baseball cap low, his face never fully visible. He walked calmly down the hallway and stopped in front of room 417. The camera captured him standing there for 11 minutes. Then the door opened. He went inside. He never appeared on camera again. Chapter 2, The Discovery. At 9:12 a.m., housekeeping knocked on the door of room 417. No answer. They knocked again. Still nothing. Using a master key, the door was opened, and within seconds, the staff member ran out screaming. On the bed lay the body of Emily Carter, age 29. Her hands were tied behind her back with professional tight knots. Gray duct tape covered her mouth. Her eyes were half open, frozen in terror. Deep red bruises wrapped around her neck. Police arrived within minutes. The room was eerily clean. No broken furniture. No signs of forced entry. No straggled. Detectives would later say, this wasn't a crime of passion. This was controlled, planned, efficient. Chapter 3. Who was Emily Carter? Emily Carter was a freelance investigative journalist based in New York. She had worked with several online publications and independent documentary channels. She was known for digging into stories most people avoided. She had arrived in Chicago 3 days earlier. Her stated reason for travel: personal research. Her friends told police something unsettling. Emily had been scared. She had sent messages saying, "Someone is watching me. If anything happens, check my files. I think I'm getting too close." She had changed hotels twice in 1 week. Her phone and laptop were missing from the room. Her wallet, credit cards, and cash were untouched. This wasn't robbery. Emily herself was the target. Chapter 4. The Crime Scene. Detective Mark Reynolds, a veteran with 17 years in homicide, took over the case. Room 417 told a silent story. 2 partial fingerprints on a glass table. Traces of blood in the bathroom sink. No defensive wounds on Emily's body. The autopsy revealed. Time of death: between 2:30 and 3 a.m. Cause of death: strangulation. No drugs or alcohol in her system. One thing stood out. Emily had opened the door herself. That meant she either knew the killer or trusted him enough not to be afraid. Chapter 5. The Last Phone Call. Phone records showed Emily received a call 40 minutes before her death. The number was blocked. However, cell tower data revealed something chilling. The call originated inside the hotel. The killer was already there. Security footage was reviewed again and again. The man in the hoodie never forced the door. He waited. And when the door opened, Emily didn't scream. Chapter 6. Project Black River. 3 days after the murder, police searched Emily's New York apartment. Hidden behind a loose panel in her closet, they found a USB drive. On it was a single folder. Project Black River. Inside, email chains, financial transactions, audio recordings, names, dates, locations. Emily had been investigating a human trap. Chapter 7. The First Suspect. Police questioned Daniel Moore, Emily's ex-boyfriend. There were reasons to suspect him. Angry text messages after their breakup. Witnesses describing his jealous behavior. But the evidence didn't hold. Daniel was in New York that night. Airport footage, boarding passes, and witnesses confirmed it. Before leaving the station, Daniel said something detectives wouldn't forget. Emily wasn't afraid of me. She was afraid of what she discovered. Chapter 8. The warnings begin. Detective Mark Reynolds pushed deeper into Project Black River. And that's when the warnings started. Anonymous calls. Emails with no sender. Messages that simply said, "Back off." One night, Mark found a note tucked under his windshield wiper. Room 417 should stay silent. He realized this case wasn't just dangerous. It was political. Chapter 9. Another murder. 20 days later, Cleveland, Ohio. Police discovered a body inside an abandoned warehouse. The victim, Thomas Blake, age 41. Occupation, private data broker. Cause of death, strangulation. Handbound, same knots, same precision. Thomas Blake's name appeared multiple times in Project Black River. Now, there was no doubt. Emily wasn't killed for what she had done. She was killed for what she was about to expose. Chapter 10, The Enemy Within. Digging deeper, Mar traced Thomas Blake's final phone call. It came from a law enforcement internal line. The killer wasn't hiding outside the system. He was inside it. Within 48 hours, Mark Reynolds was removed from the case. Federal authorities took over. Files were sealed. Evidence disappeared. Mark received one final message. Stop asking questions if you want to stay alive.